I also want to add a video about Bite Squad for everyone out there who wants to know anything about it. I'm in the when I worked for Bite Squad, I was still living in the city where the company originated, which is Minneapolis. And I'm back here again now, but I was away for quite a while in the Southwest. They have opened a market there in Orange County, I understand, but I didn't work for them there. If you work for them there, you have to apply separately to there from here. Um, so I worked for them here. Um, Everything seemed great. As a matter of fact, I really enjoyed the job. And throughout the time that I worked for them, I didn't never a discouraging word was heard. Like home on the range. I didn't hear anything negative. I didn't get any negative feedback. Um, and it's been 2 years since I worked there. I came back and I will not use names, but I contacted the guy who he seems to now like dominate the company a lot in Minneapolis, and he was the guy I had to answer to, and he handled my employment. And he just said to me in an email, "We're not going to bring you back on the squad." Now I got no feedback at all, so that I could improve myself, or so I could have a chance to fix whatever it is, and then do it right, right? Uh, it, um, and I mean, it's so unfair. And I kept trying to contact him through texting and email, and I mean, so, whatever it is, it probably is something personal, but I wasn't aware of it at all during the time that I worked for him. There were things about him that were kind of rude. When I was one of the last days that I worked before I was done 2 years ago, somebody swiped my main delivery bag, and he didn't give me a refund for any of it, because there's the delivery bag, there's the shirt, the hat, there's two delivery bags. So I gave back the shirt and the everything else other than that bag, and I didn't get any refund. So that was kind of a burn. But the main thing is just the unfairness. And I mean, I was happy with the way that they did business. I was happy with the dispatching, except occasionally the dispatching people would call me just while I was en route. Like, I had just picked up the food. I went in a timely manner, picked up the food, was just en route. And while I was en route, someone would call and say, "Where are you?" or something like that. And it was, they didn't seem like they really knew what was going on. And then if I needed help, and it genuinely needed help, then I could not necessarily get a hold of one of the dispatching people. So that was the only thing that was negative. Otherwise, the dispatch was helpful if there was a problem finding a place. It's interactive. There's people available to support you through doing this. That was good. I loved the restaurants that we went to. They were a lot of ethnic restaurants, a lot of really interesting foods. Occasionally, you get the food. It's left with you because there's one time the system went down, and I had just picked up the food, so I had no way to deliver the food. So then I had the food. It was for a restaurant I had never gone to, and I got a chance to try the food. That was nice. That was a plus. But the downside of that is I wondered about it seems like their dispatching in their system, it covers all the locations in the United States. So if they were having problems here, and then suddenly were cut off from communicating with you here, then I wondered what would happen in another state, in another city. I wondered about the success of that. But mainly it's just, suddenly I'm just floored. I come back, and suddenly this guy just decides he doesn't want to rehire me. Um, I So I have extremely negative feelings about this company.